Okay, I want to take a look at who could be next up to lead Hamas. There is Khalid Mashal. He's lived in exile since 1967. He led Hamas's political office from 1996 to 2017. He gained international attention after surviving an Israeli assassination attempt in Amman in 1997. Then there's Khalil al-Hayya. He was appointed deputy chairman of Hamas's political bureau in August this year, succeeding Saleh al-Aruri. Hayya survived an Israeli airstrike back in 2014 and has been a negotiator during the current and past Gaza conflicts. Musa Abu Marzouk was a founding member of Hamas and its first chairman from 1992 to 96. He later served as deputy chairman until 2013, when he was succeeded by Ismail Haniyeh. Then there's Mohammed Ismail Darwish. He has served as chairman of the Hamas Shura Council. That's the group's consultative body since October of 2023. Finally, there is Mohammed Sinwar. He's the leader of the Ezzeddin al-Qassam Brigades, the military wing of Hamas. He's also the brother of Yahya Sinwar. So joining me now is Hasan Barari, Professor of International Affairs at Qatar University. So let's start with where things stand with Hamas, the organisation, right now. How much of a blow is losing Sinwar?
Well, it is obvious that it's a severe blow. There's no question about that. But, you know, we have to take into account that this is not the first time that the Israelis killed Hamas leaders. Actually, they've targeted the Palestinian national movement figures since the 70s after the Munich operation. They killed so many Palestinians, Khalil Wazir, Yahya Ayyash, Abu Iyad, all of them, Arafat included, Salah Shahade, Ahmed Yassin, spiritual leader of Hamas, Rantisi, and now Muhammad Deif, they claimed, and now Ismail Haniyeh, and now Sinwar. And there was an attempt on Khalid Mashal in 1997. But the movement survived. You know, the problem here, because the Israelis are actually gloating what happens as if, you know, Hamas comes to an end, or as if the Palestinians' spirit has demoralized completely. But from history, we learned that, you know, the movement will not end simply because the occupation there. The root cause of the problem is the occupation is not Hamas. And this is where the Israelis don't want to understand. This is the Israeli propaganda trying to convince everyone around the world that the problem is Sinwar personally as an impediment to any deal, that Hamas is an ideology that is closed ideology that would continue fighting. This is not true. Occupation is the root cause of the whole conflict. So if they put an end to occupation, I think everyone in the region would live in peace.
Hassan, so we listed quite a long list there of possible people that could take over for Sinwar. Do any of them actually stand out to you? And realistically, how quickly could the group regroup behind a new leader, given the fact that we are in an ongoing war at the moment?
Well, my estimate is that they're going to regroup soon. Probably in 10 days, we're going to see a new leader for Hamas. They can't afford not to appoint one now because they want to send...
Is that because they already have a structure in place, if you like, for situations like this?
Yeah, and it's abroad. It's like it's secured. Now we have leaders outside. One of them is Khalil Hayya. I think he's the most prominent one. Khalid Mashal was actually the head of Hamas political bureau. And those inside probably would be problematic for them inside because they're under pressure. But Hamas could be led from outside as it used to be. So I think they want to send a message of assurance to everyone around that Hamas is still there, still in act, admitting that was a great loss. Sinwar was a great loss, but you know they're going to replace him and they're going to continue because they can't just throw the towel and say to the Israelis, you know, we agree to all of your terms, which is actually. Netanyahu put it in a blunt way, total victory, total submission and surrender. This is not going to happen. They're going to continue fighting. So I think within probably 10 days, we're going to see a new leader of Hamas.
And the cycle of violence continues. OK, thank you for that. Hasan Barari, Professor of International Affairs at Qatar University.